So hello, my name's Rob, this is Cattle Rabbit Scale Model Studios, and today I'm going to show you a really easy product to use for stripping miniatures. This is available absolutely everywhere in the UK. It's called Methylated Spirits. It's incredibly cheap. This little pot cost me about £1.50 and I've had it for about 2 years. If you are across the pond in the US, I do believe it is called Mineralized Methylated Spirits or Denatured ethanol. I don't know whether I'm saying that right, but Denatured. And here I've got a little Captain in Gravis armor. You can't get this model anymore, and I really love this model. So I'm just gonna strip it. And I thought I'd show you how to do it because it is something that I get asked a fair bit over on Instagram. To start with, all I'm gonna do is I've got this little pot. It's actually a spray paint lid, and I decant some of the spirit into the pot. If you can get your model into sub-assemblies, brilliant. If not, do ensure that the whole model is submerged in the spirits. Don't worry about using too much, because in actual fact, I'm going to, when I'm done with this, put the spirits back into the pot and reuse it, which is one thing that I really like about methylated spirits. So it's been about 3 minutes. This is sat here. I just sit with the model. Occasionally I give a little stir with my finger. Here I've got a couple of toothbrushes, one slightly longer, one I've actually cut the bristles down to make them a bit more rigid. And all I'm going to do is, one at a time, I'm just going to gently scrub the miniature. And obviously I know I've got a bit of a potato camera here, but I will show you. This actually brings it back to pretty much the plastic. It's very low effort. It seems to lift acrylic paint really easily. The other thing I really like about methylated spirits is it's an evaporative, meaning that even if you don't get all of the spirits off of it, you can set it to one side and it will just evaporate very quickly. As you can see there on the main body, that's been stripped nearly back to the plastic. I'm just going to work my way around the individual pieces, just gently scrubbing. I do take a little bit of time to do this. I'm a bit of a stickler for having all the paint removed, but as you can see there, it's looking pretty good. And all I do is with the individual pieces, one at a time, just take them out, give them a little scrub. So here you can see I've got all the bits out. They're looking really great. A quick inspect before I put the spirits back, and I can see that there's a little bit I've missed on the sword here. I do just do this off camera, but you can actually dip your brush in the spirits. Fragile bits I would advise bracing with your hands. Here I've rested it against the table just off camera, and I'm going to give it another little scrub. And there we go. I'm happy with how it all looks. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to squeeze this little spray paint lid like a bit of a spout, and back into the pot it goes for the next victim. And that's one thing I really like about this. So I said I've had this pot for nearly 2 years, and it just goes and goes and goes, and it's so cheap and just easy to work with. Now once it has all evaporated, I've never had any problems, but a step that I like to do is I just fill up my little lid with a little bit of soap. This is just ordinary dish soap, and I pop all the pieces into it. I give it a little stir with my finger just to make sure that all the individual pieces are clean and soaked and there's nothing on there. Much like I do with sprues, it just gets anything that is maybe lingering that I've missed. And then all I do is, using my other brush, I just give it a light scrub to make sure it's all it's had a bit of a thorough washing. A clean space marine is a happy space marine, so they say. And that's all I do. I just work around it, just making sure to give every bit of scrub, and just for that little bit of peace of mind. So next, what I do is I just get away with my soapy water. Here I've just got some normal, just water. There's nothing else in this. I dip each piece, and yeah, just to rinse off any soap suds or anything like that. And that's literally all there is to it. You probably don't have to scrub these with a little bit of soapy water. That's just an extra step I like to do. once again for that little bit of peace of mind. And yeah, that's all there is to it. I hope that helps people. Don't be afraid to strip a miniature and start again. We all make mistakes and we all try things and we all grow and develop as artists. Sometimes we look back at some of our work and we think, you know, maybe I can do a little bit better this time, or I want to try something new. So here's all the individual pieces. As you can see, it's pretty much all back to the plastic. So yeah, I hope that takes the stress out of stripping miniatures. Once again, if you like this type of knowledgeable video, please consider subscribing and give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments below how you strip your miniatures, or if you've got an easier way. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, and yeah.